hell did you just do to Liara's face? You turned her skin to liquid and sprayed it all over yourself. Oh, damn it, man, that's what I've been trying to do for days. She just won't let it happen. Why does she love you more than me?
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
I didn't pull a gun on her. The fucking game pulled a gun on her. I just didn't put it away. That's the coolest Turian I've ever seen. He might be in blackface, but at least he's a badass. Makes up for it. I guess you guys aren't particularly used to getting militarized sperm coming through your fucking doorway, so I apologize for my getup. Let me buy some kind of half-decent looking armor here. I'm so bored of looking like milk. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. The jackhammer begins again. My cock isn't even out. I think we're just showing off our moves in front of Liara at this point. Or Garrus. I always see you eyeing me up. Friend-zoned oh so very hard by my bone bunny Garrus. These fucking assholes and their suits too fucking tight to walk. They're really willing to pop both testicles just to walk down here and try to push the Normandy out of your planet.
I heard that there were no human specters. How did you get that job?
Body count. Oh, I've fucked so many people that they feel like they have to give me a title.
The ultra special blah blah.
I can't talk to Kyra, huh? You immediately looked in the opposite direction. I really don't think you will. I think you're terrified of me because I have no respect for anyone's personal space. Oh my god. Look at my footies. I have flippers. I'm wearing clown shoes made of marshmallow. Why do I think I'm intimidating right now? My beautiful bubblegum octopuses are delicious. And you're already pulsating at me. Why are we throbbing? I can't throb nearly that aggressively. I've only just met you.
Greetings.
You're lucky you're so pink and adorable or I'd shoot you right now. Are you just full of ink? Would it just bounce right off? You sort of look like a really nice soft pillow. I want to sleep on you. And then with you, and then on you again. If I'm gonna be a dick to anyone, it's gotta be this man who shows no emotion. He doesn't even have a face. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I hate you. As much as I want to sleep with you, I hate you.
Management told us not to talk to you.
She seems like she actually feels bad. Although she definitely owns like 4,000 child sweatshops. It's another... Is that a mosque? I guess you're all just the same breed. Every Turian in this place is fucking inbred. Very lucrative business. Don't know how much you have to pay to inbreed, but I don't think I'm not particularly interested in that. Mostly because all of Shepard's family have died. Yeah, okay. Immediately see 3 people with actual names. Their parents didn't just name them Solarian businessmen or anything like that anymore. That does seem like a very Solarian thing to do, though. It's just Child 1, Child 4, Child 6. In that order. You miss out 2, 3, and whatever. They killed the others. They ate
at
them.
The hotel bar. He's a sales rep for Binary Helix.
It's an interesting greeting. Is this entire sentence what they use on your planet? We normally just say hello.
We'd be well paid for this. 500 credits.
Do you mean 500,000? I'm a millionaire. I'll do it. I like doing crime. Crime is fun.
He has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
Immediately, I quit. It was the neck talk. Necks terrify Shepard. Hello? You are straight up fucking Nihilus from the start of the game. He didn't get fucking shot by Saren. He's right here sharing a beverage with... Oh, no one? I noticed the other drink. Are these both yours? Do you just rotate chairs to make yourself feel less lonely?
Afternoon. I acquired evidence of Anoleis' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office.
What you want me to do is go ran their sacks instead.
Mister, do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'd rather admire the view.
Have you noticed that Boppus and Trump had almost the exact same hair? Yeah, dude, they're lizard men. They shop at the same wig store. No one's disputing that. My knowledge on arse is very, very limited. Here comes my coom with that intro. Yeah, but that's like a... What's the fucking thing where you ring a bell and the dog comes to eat? And then it will come even if there's no fucking food? I've forgotten the name of that horrible fucking scientist that tortured all the dogs to do that. But I imagine that's what's forcing you to spunk. A very similar kind of deal there, Scott. But I don't blame you. I still welcome your cum. I don't need money. I only need to be paid in bodily fluids. I can probably sell them on some kind of black market, right? I'm sure there's a market black enough for that. I still don't understand why they need helmets. Like, their hair, I guess you want to call it, their horrible forehead scales, a 1,250 head. Like, I'm pretty sure that takes far more bullets than any helmet ever could.
That you're drinking.
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother.
I'd like a sip. Like, that was obviously a joke to make me incredibly damp in both the urine way and the, well, actually, I don't know, I don't think he's all that premature down there, or Liara's gonna be incredibly disappointed. So it's mostly urine, you'd hope, maybe a bit of pre. I kinda wanna try it. I don't doubt that Krogan would drink that. It's not even that hard to find on Noveria. All the corporates drink human blood. How do you think the Queen is still alive? Big Phil didn't die, she just devoured what was left of him. There's still like a little baby Groot version of him growing in a fucking plant pot in the fucking Queen's basement. He'll be back, don't you worry. He's like a 5,000-year-old eternal. He's not going anywhere.
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want.
Do I help out walking hentai? Or do I help out yet? Who is this man? This is crime! Dude, we can't let this dude just eavesdrop. That is just Udina. That is Udina's fucking dad. Like, that is the exact same face model on a slightly darker man. I don't trust this at all. We're not a Spectre, we're being babysat. They're just telling us we're a Spectre so we go away. You're an arsehole though, and I get the feeling you'll just pull a gun on me. I mean, there's a chance that Opal could pull like 8 guns on me with all of his tentacles, but he seems a little bit too squishy for that. We can walk into any room, everyone's clothes immediately just fly off, no matter who the hell they are. Shepard is just so very alluring, despite being the most generic-looking man on the planet. This is the master of anal himself, the man brave enough to just put anal directly in his goddamn name and expect no consequences. And I'm gonna be having harsh words with you, anal man. Maybe more than harsh words. Rough sex is the only thing this man understands. That's my form of diplomacy. It's a woman! No, it's not! Where's Anoleis?
How large are the facilities here?
Interesting method of flirting, Shepard. My brain has leaked several thousand brain cells since then. Can't go to sleep once without having at least 3 strokes first. It is a curse and a blessing, because at least it makes me prettier every single time.
Biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Luddite is still a word? That's so cute. How can anyone be a Luddite when we're literally living on advanced space stations? That's like my dad, who couldn't use an iPhone for like 20 years. Not someone living here. Alanis risk control. I like to think it's just Spanish and it's just El
The
Anus.
executive board gets it. Alanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Lethal and non-lethal anus. Nice. Let's see if this man's any prettier. My god. He kinda is. I feel like he should be stroking a cat and like right now turned the other way. He needs to do the swivel or he loses all— oh, no. Or he loses all impact. I mean, I'd love to shoot him in the head. He just screams arsehole just from eye contact. You're like the overlord of fucking everything, but you just kind of sit in your chair. Oh god, he's just the Bezos but prettier. Elon Musk with less apartheid money. Detachable, completely portable testicles. It's the future.
What do you mean, personal escort?
I assume it's less prostitutes, more hired murderers. That seems a little bit more her style, huh? Despite the lifetime of fucking. Hitman, prostitute, is there really a difference? I mean, I've seen Agent 47 get into some pretty interesting get-ups over the years, dude. He can dress up as like a horny, slutty nun, and all those fursuits that he can get in, I don't know. I think he's like a specific, particular kind of furry, a very, niche market, but they'll pay thousands. Did I say he's a niche furry? I meant he's a niche prostitute. I think furries are already niche enough. There's like one guy who will pay for him at this point. Is your suit really that fucking tight that it's just restricted your emotions? None of it can leave. I can't use any of my sexiness to get here.
Every minute of my time you waste costs you 12 credits.
Nothing right now, thank you.
No docking for us. The penises can kiss much further down the line. What a name! Lilahirax! You sound like a Native American princess from a slightly racist Disney movie. I don't trust this man. Anyone with a fashion sense like that, he's wearing the most flamboyant of suits, but it also looks like a Pringles can. So no matter how many horrible fucking things you do, if you can get a giggle out of me, I will sort of worship you forever.
If you can polish enough gizzard.
I'll gladly send Garrus in though. He'll polish any gizzard I tell him to.
Freeze! Hanshan security.
Let's try to be a nice, happy, slimy boy.
Anoleis has a Varen up his ass.
2 people left! That's what I did by being a good boy in that situation. They're the only ones who don't want many, many holes in their face. Let's hit you with everything we possibly can. No, I don't trust it. He was meant to go up. He went to the right. I'm launching you into that ficus if it's the last thing I do. Okay, maybe not the ficus. The sky works just as well. There is nothing more arousing than any form of ragdoll physics. Every time he said synthetic insides, I was hearing synthetic insides. I mean, we did just take out that guy who was like growing extra kidneys inside his little flesh boys, right? And he refused to grow me an extra dick, so I put a bullet in his brain. I'm still sad about that. One day we will learn how to fuck Liara and Tali at the exact same time while Garrus watches, but it's not today. Can't be froggin' blind. I am so sure that I need to go inside of this goddamn wall. Also, the walls are clearly made of fucking cardboard. Like, look at this shit. That is the exact texture of cardboard. Why can't I bonk it down? Also, I'm horribly poisoned. Like, surely it's this PC. Look at that. Look at all the incredible information we can figure out from hexagon, cube, 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 rectangle, 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 cube, cube, cube. I already feel like a fucking genius. I could solve all of the world's greatest problems in like a fucking second. But Shepard just doesn't give a fuck. I'm convinced he can't read.
Shepard.
I kinda really like forgetting who she is. And that's the nice boy option. I can't resist.
Have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Now you're gonna show some respect?
No, I'm just being James Bond. I'm gonna fuck everyone I see. Except you, the hair isn't doing it for me.
They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun.
No! Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, allergies, for making me sound like 14. Let me try that again. No! You were gross, and you were the ultimate space Karen, but I didn't want you dead. Oh, and that's the black-faced Turian from the past. I liked you. If we throw while we've got a singularity, maybe it'll tear her legs off? It won't, but I'd love to see it, because I'm a monster. That's not a thing. Be nice to the old lady. I think that's just the haircut aging her by 400 years. Get into the sky, please. Why would I ever use anything else again? This is the most boring gun I've ever had in my hands, and it's also my favorite. Oh no!
Reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm actually deaf. I've been reading your incredibly shiny lips this entire time.
Probably Anoleis' thugs ripping the place apart.
Being a slimy criminal man is the best. Absolutely, dude. Whenever I'm not streaming, I'm just lathering myself up with the slime that I buy with your bits. Alright, so one of you is Vargas, one of you is Yana. How will I ever be able to tell the difference? Let me inspect his lips. Oh god, he's almost equally shiny! Get the fuck away before I'm tempted.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Anoleis rules everything, pretty much, from his sad little desk chair. By the way, the richest man, at least in Novaria, which is like the corporate capital of the Milky Goddamn Way. They can afford so much milk here. He has a room that bland. Bezos has a yacht for his yacht. And that man's he barely has the lights on. Look at the death stare. This is how Shepard flirts. You gotta stare into the soul, root around in their brain cells for a good fucking 30 seconds before he speaks. Krogans are like lobsters, except a lot sexier. I mean, angrier, warlike, etc. Powerful. Thick, if you will. God damn, look at those thighs. His thighs, like, basically start a new body. He has the most terrifying implants I've seen in my life. But yeah, they have like thousands of spare organs and everything, even down to the point of having like 4 sets of testicles. Not that they're useful, but yeah, they can basically live forever. Or no one knows how long they can live anyway, because they always die in battle. Krogan great-great-great-great-great-great-granddads, they're still going off to war. They're still having bar fights, and in Krogan bar fights, you're very lucky to escape with all your tongues. Krogans have millennia to do whatever the fuck they want, and they still choose every day to rip off someone's face.
He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million logs.
I will sparkle like a wealthy woman's neck.
I'm Anoleis' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me?
And you've been working for him for, what did you say, 8 months? Solarians only live to 40. He's basically in love with you. That's like the equivalent of spending 5 years together, happily goddamn married, and you probably said 3 words to each other ever. Solarians have a horrible existence. I don't really blame him for being the ultimate Bezos frog.
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility.
It's an elevator ride away from you. You're just like, yeah, nuke it, it'll be perfectly fine. Lovely little fireworks show for the kiddies. Can I have you on my team? Do you know how much cooler of a human woman? So much cooler than Ashley? In fact, replace both Kaiden and Ash, and it would be a net fucking gain. You're so cool. I want to show off in front of her.
Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
You know, I'd be a lot more convinced if your lips hadn't already blinded me. I don't particularly appreciate that arsehole. I don't particularly appreciate that arsehole. I'm a connoisseur of arseholes, and I've seen much better. Your arsehole is too shiny, madame. Lorik was right there. Hold on, I need to examine your ears, Garrus. I need to know if he would have been able to see. You don't have any! You're all deaf! Okay, we're perfectly fine. Dude, I need you to testify. Please tell me we wore our little charming pants today. The sluttiest lingerie we can find on this planet. Basically paid me to do criminal things. This guy is back again! Go the fuck away, Udina! Why are you following me everywhere I go? We need the Paragon points. We are so goddamn close to being able to convince that man not to scratch his neck anymore. God, what a cool mission that is. But I don't know if our underwear's slutty enough. I mean, we're wearing the fucking militant sperm costume right now. You could make me more spermy?
Very well. I will testify.
The greatest Gary to ever walk the earth. I don't think he's ever walked the earth, but he will one day, maybe.
I hate skirts.
I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
2006 cutscenes.
I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it.
Oh my god, he's even more roided up than Garrus. Hemorrhoids, not steroids. That would be a lot cooler. Alright, let's go do some fucking ducking. Rex is waiting for us. I don't know which of his dicks he's gonna use. I'm gonna have to make an impact on every last one before he's satisfied. If he's even satisfiable. Wonder how many of them work. It's the genophage. It creates a lot of, like, natural abortions, right? Like, I don't think it necessarily makes them limp, although it's a hell of a lot funnier just thinking that that absolute walking tank, that horrific war machine, is walking around with a sad sock full of tangerines all the time. What a weird way to describe a limp dick. Why did that come to my mind? No one's ever said that before, but it's really accurate. Except for the bulbousness. My dick is not formed of multiple orbs. I just want to throw that out there. Multiple delicious orbs at that. My cock tastes horrible. It's like eating nothing but the rind of the tangerines. It's all the chafing, dude. Gotta wear this sperm suit around absolutely everywhere. Ironically, it means I can never produce sperm ever again. Look how tight this shit is. There's Opal. I don't know if I want to sell to him directly or not, because I like being friends with the Hanar, and it's the difference between, like, a slap from a Krogan or whatever the hell those boys can do with all 8 of their tentacles. And as long as we've got the sperm suit on, I feel like most of my holes are covered. I don't think he can get away in. In fact, I imagine it's been so long since we've taken this thing off that all my holes have just sealed over. Cemented forever. Plugged up. I was expecting an elevator conversation. I didn't mean to end on that. That really didn't need the impact that I gave it. 10 seconds of silence for the arse corks to really set in. I could have put that better. Not set in. No, take them out. If you're watching me, you can't have a butt plug in. That's the rules. You're either here for me, or you're here for the arse corks. Either way, doesn't matter as long as I'm getting those bits. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm in it for all the smiles that I leave on your faces at the end. That's why there are corks in my ass. Is he in the hotel? Is this man on a lovely little vacation? I didn't think Krogans took vacations unless it was to, like, the Roman Colosseum, so they can pull a good few bears apart. Give me a figure. God, I'm a bastard.
Kids these days.
It's not my fault you're 4,000 years old. So I assume he's just gonna pull a gun on me and take it anyway. I don't really want to fight a Krogan down. This fucking man again! Go away! You're not my dad!
Pleasure doing business with you.
How many cult memberships are too many? Because I'm a member of a few and lead a couple. You must have endless sex slaves. I only have like 3. Yara? You okay? Who exactly are we perving on this evening? Or are you just examining one of the many bugs living under that fucking table? That does seem very much more like you. I don't think you have an ounce of sex within you at the moment. Bask. How big can I make him? He won't even look like a bee anymore, apart from the fact he's vaguely, like, tinged yellow. Please tell me that jaundice is fatal. Your glorious leader will never leave your side. To the point where it's creepy. You should all get restraining orders now. I mean, it's just the best course of action for everyone. I just want to know why you're so pale. It does look like you just tried to snort the world's largest line, but completely missed and tried to use your eye sockets.
The garage is restricted.
Apparently access to your skull is restricted because your eyes are getting kicked out as we speak.
Yes, that's genuine.
What is that? Is that my clothes? No, that's a man, and he's very angry. Tiny on the... Whoa! Liara! I know I told you to get in cover, but if someone literally walks up to you and starts bonking your fucking scalp tentacles, you should probably move. I need those for later. They left the Mako alone. Unless they're all just hanging out inside, having a lovely little synthetic tea party. Don't you dare. That tea set, that was a gift from my great fucking grandma. If you put your goddamn gasoline in it, In fact, that's probably delicious. If humans haven't evolved to drink gasoline by this point, then how the fuck are we even fighting aliens? I forgot that you actually get to ride it around quite a bit in missions like in the main missions, not just on uncharted planets. Or you can't, because it's a broken piece of shit in every last situation. Man, if he's able to fit like 300 guns in like his bottomless rectum, that's still very, very impressive. Wish I could do that for undisclosed reasons. The fuck is that? The Mako's so confusing. And the Geth is so pathetic. Look at this terrifying fucking beast. And you can just ram them right in their little fucking anal exhaust pipes. I like how his limbs remained wobbly. That's what I do. We're not here to murder. We're just gonna make you so damn gelatinous that you can't fight back. Like that guy, he's not dead. Ignore the fucking explosions and how his corpse was on fire. It was just a free cremation if he wanted it. He didn't have to accept. He's doing fine. He's just very gelatinous. This ugly ass map. What the fuck is this? The easiest game of snakes and ladders of all time. Except also we're massacring families. Which tends to happen in games of snakes and ladders, at least in my house. Ever since, my fingers have been training tirelessly just to be able to murder people slightly better in games that are 15 years old. How did Novaria not detect that they were putting up actual fucking turret? I don't know how quickly the Geth can do it. I mean, they're robots. Maybe they can literally just morph into those turrets whenever the fuck they want. Which means even when I'm breaking these things, I'm probably making some very tiny metal children weep. Your big round Gauss pupper ain't ever coming home now. But I actually prefer the way it controlled back in the day. It was cute. It was unrealistic, but it's fucking fun. Why are people so against fun in their RPGs that make you cry and also come? Cry with both your eyes and your penis. You fucking... I'll kneecap the shit out of you. I don't know if you have kneecaps, but that was really rude. Why are you buying our son wine? He's my child. You guys have to babysit him while I'm fucking streaming. You're grooming the little bastard. Alright, where's the man and where are his kneecaps? Because they're all mine now. Like, you don't... What the fuck? I can't peek for a single second without getting circumcised by a nuclear fucking warhead. I could stasis him if he gets too close. Because if I don't get bonked... What the hell happened? Oh, he stomped my cover. What a lovely man. Why are you like a blue version? I've been rolling around in ink. Is that what warp does to you? It just makes you slightly bluer? It makes you more fuckable to shepherd, and therefore that's the fucking damage dealer? Makes sense. You know what he's into. Why would you throw the man? How did you miss? I'm so dead. Oh my god, there is nothing more intimidating in the world. Stasis this arsehole. No. One bonk from a Krogan. Just, it puts my head back inside of my thorax. That was way more than a circumcision. A nuclear warhead can probably do it. A Krogan fist? Nah. Just forces your cock to, like, retreat like a turtle's head. The repair bot might actually kill me here. Why can you do damage? Why aren't you healing me? I mean, I know I'm not made of fucking titanium, but be nice. Just weld my flesh back together. That sounds quite agonizing, actually. Just leave me the fuck alone and I'll settle. I made him sabotage me! Luckily, my guns are unstoppable and at close range. Holy fucking shit, man. Oh, they made love. Well, thanks for the distraction, I guess. And I am spending a lot of my time in pause. No, I thought that was his death. He just tried to spear the shit out of me on my way down. On his way down. I came from here, didn't I? Shepard never comes and forgets. Well, maybe he does, but for like 5 seconds, because I'm him and I'm the most forgetful man of all time. But we did get phantom armor for Garrett. That sounds amazing. You guys need to stop looking like you're an ancient fucking tea towel that's just been used for horrible, horrible things. Please, Garrus? Please look all nice and fancy? Yes! Oh my god, he looks incredible! He looks better than me! Which is borderline impossible. I'm gorgeous. Energized weave. Oh, we'll give you a lovely sparkly wig, why don't we? There you go. You'll make an incredible president one day. And now Liara is our little murder sperm, and it suits her quite a bit better than it fits Shepard. How is this so form-fitting for me? What's Shepard got going on under there? This is the exact same outfit, or does it just morph around whatever alien titties you want to jam into it? She has an energized weave, so that just makes her extra erect. Erectness isn't needed once the sperm is already released. When I'm meant to be letting Rex run loose and telling him like targets to go at, I normally just accidentally miss and tell him the exact part of the floor I want him to stand on so everyone can surround him in lead-based bukkake and rip his goddamn face off. Oh, it's the adorable little hairnet again. Don't want your giant little bone talons landing in my soup, I see. What a thoughtful man. He'll have no armor and will go down really quickly. And we sure do love speed running blowjobs. Any percent? 100%? What would any percent of a blowjob be? Like the tip made in sizer contact for 3 seconds and you pull out. You're done. Most satisfying experience of your life. Guarantee it? No! Scale soup for sale? Get your scale soup today. Half off. Get it before it runs out. He's only got so many fucking scales, dude, and many of them are full of parasites. He's probably only got enough to make like a bowl. Oh yeah, we got to hang out in like Papa's office for a while, didn't we? Got to hang out in Papa's orifice. Our absolute dream. No, that doesn't sound very dreamy. Papa's not happy with that one. Papa's bringing out the belt. I want to try out our new sniper. I'm gonna hate it. It's not gonna be anything compared to our assault rifle that... Whoa! It's amazing! Oh, man! My crevices have never felt more tickled. You're going to the sky, and I'm just gonna headshot you over and over. It's gonna be great. At least they look like they're having fun. It's sort of like a synchronized swim team when I send them into the sky. Do not descale my soulmate. Yay, my boys! Oh, I'm about to be very ill. A lot of diarrhea is coming my way. Oh, from this side, you look like a Half-Life head crab got an ancient loaf of bread pregnant. Arguably the perfect man. We will be trapped in an endless hellish loop of nothing but Mass Effect, which is actually all of my wet dreams at once. And my wet nightmares. It can't be wet night. It has to be like soggy nightmares. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's arid. What do you want me to boot? I could blow up this fucking wall if you want. Is terrorism the answer? Normally is. Take that advice from your Uncle Strike. You guys want to see me use more than 4 of my brain cells at any one time? Here we fucking go! I'm basically doing the equivalent of hacking into like all Amazon has to offer. Every single last one of Bezos's blood pennies, I guess. And I've done it. It's an adorable little puzzle that I think apes are supposed to be able to solve.
Would you like help?
I like the VIs a hell of a lot more when they're sorry. What the hell is that thing? You look like everyone's aunt. Maybe it's gonna trust Spectres to get shit fixed, but at the same time, it's also here to protect endless company secrets that could get all the richest baby boys in all their goddamn ivory towers testicle-destroying suits very arrested. And you know what they do? The people with burst testicles in prison, don't you? Probably give them a lot of medical attention and leave them alone. I'm a Spectre. I confused myself into just being honest. Or can I just interrogate this little lady? What exactly can I do to a hologram? Swear to God, I'll install so many Trojan horses. All the bonzy buddies I can fucking find. I'll visit all the questionable porn sites on your computer. You're gonna get so FBI'd, Merrick. You're really horrible to look at, by the way. Your nose looks like the waterfall of your face, and your eyes look like what I assume the assholes of the most advanced robot sex toy is eventually gonna look like. And I don't want to exist in that future.
The frigid environment will kill biological contagions.
Oh yeah, that is multiple honks. One honk was enough. I have to report you to all the authorities I can think of.
To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Like all good sex robots should be. No emotions for you, or you'd never recover. I'm probably on to the deathly fucking impossible one first. Also probably the way that's very likely to blow us the fuck up. But what's a good blow-in between friends?
Why are they disabled?
31 partial geese. In which case, that wouldn't be 31 geese. They'd have to combine together to either make one massive geese, or just, you know, figure out what kind of fractions they are, find someone who fits it just about right, and then you'll have like 1.1 geese and shit like that. Very exciting stuff. Let's get the fuck out of here. But I'm jammed. What the hell is jamming me? I fucking hate jam, Geth! You should know this! Oh, and he's got friends! Oh, I wish I had some fucking friends! Me and Garrus are merely acquaintances. Me and Liara, 100% fuck buddies. Maybe, eventually. Please let it fucking happen. I don't want to have to settle for Ash. What did we do to your legs? You're these unrealistic beauty standards. This is what everyone has to look like. This is why I'm not fucking Ash. What the hell did you just do to Liara's face? You turned her skin to liquid and sprayed it all over yourself. Oh, damn it, man, that's what I've been trying to do for days. She just won't let it happen. Why does she love you more than me? Launch, please. Yeah! Oh, we saved Garrus so good. He fell right through the ground. And he's still trying? Dude, I don't recommend it. Ah, there you go. Take a seat and watch while I murder your wife. What a lovely man. I don't... Are these female Geth? Do Geth have females? Is it like a male and like female USB port kind of situation we got going on? How do they jam themselves in there? I assume they just build babies. Like Build-A-Bear, but the stuff of fucking nightmares. I'm so running out of space in my bottomless asshole.